In our younger days, we built and sailed trimarans. When we got married, we dreamed of sailing the world.
As we look forward to retirement, our dream is becoming real. We chose a Seawind catamaran, or maybe she chose us.
And after a lifetime of dreams, our boat finally arrived. We are shaking her out in the Chesapeake Bay and along the mid-Atlantic coast.
We christened her Moments in Time, reminding us to cherish each moment. The sea is calling. Come share the dream.
With the summer doldrums still in progress, Toni and I had enough. We spent most of the doldrums making improvements to Moments in Time. We decided it was time to go out and spend some time away from the marina. We left our slip and headed out to the Patterson River. And contrary to the favorable forecast, the winds were wanting and the sunshine gave way to raining clouds. We managed to raise the sails in the hope of actually sailing, but the winds were light and the tides was against us. We were barely leaving a wake.
Where's the wind? Well, I want a little bit of a breeze. She's gusting up to maybe 6-7 knots, but we're just gonna coast. The tide's gonna change, so it'll be behind us, and we're just gonna drift back up to St. Leonard Creek, our favorite anchorage, for a couple nights. Baby, this is my first time. Unbelievable.
This year, you mean?
Yes. Wind's barely puffing. It's spitting rain, but this tends to be when we go out.
With the entire contents of the Patterson River emptying into the bay with the outgoing tide, Point Patient had earned its reputation, and we were forced to fire up the iron gennys. We motor sailed Moments in Time into St. Leonard Creek, enjoying all the familiar sights and sounds of the Patterson River. We were soon anchored in St. John's Creek, under the clearing skies and warmer temperatures.
This place looks familiar.
Yes, it does.
This is what, our 5th time anchoring here?
That many times, really?
Emiola.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. We love it here.
The last time we were here, it was fall.
It was your birthday weekend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It is hot and humid. There's a little bit breeze coming through the boat. We just dropped anchor. The boat kind of swung nose into the breeze. So it's not too bad, but the temperature's supposed to drop in the low 70s this evening. So we're just gonna chillax here. We made so many changes to the boat that we had to check out. This is the first time we've been sailing because earlier we had the warranty work and then we got into the doldrums of July and August. So we just took it out, but there was no wind for sailing. It was behind us at 5 knots, gusting at 5 knots. So we ended up motor sailing, but the wind was behind us. It was just hot. We had no apparent breeze. So we're gonna relax, make sure the anchor holds set, and then figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. Maybe organize the boat. We still have a few things we need to put away after we enjoy this lovely drink. And what are we drinking here?
It's lime water. Water with lime in it.
And ice, so very refreshing.
Yes.
Me likey.
Ha ha.
I know there's fish here. I see them jumping. Some nice sized fish. They look like striped bass to me.
Yeah, these thunder boomers were headed straight our way.
Here comes the rain. There's a thunder boomer just to the south of us, but it's heading our way. So what time is it? In about 15-20 minutes, she's going to hammer down on us. We're at anchor in St. John's Creek off St. Leonard's Creek. So we're just monitoring the situation, monitoring the anchor.
Here comes the rain. Do 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 do. Hope it's not bad.
Dancing with the stars. The temperature will be dropping obviously when this comes through, but the problem with the rain is we have to close up so we don't get that airflow through. I should jump outside and take a shower.
We were in the Brigadoon bubble, as most of the lightning simply went around us. We did not complain.
What you cooking, Peter?
I am making you a Mediterranean skillet. Since it's storming outside and rain, we're gonna have to cook inside. So I got onions, I got some ground turkey, artichokes, seasonings. We'll throw some spinach in there. I got this olive tapenade that I made. Chopped pistachios, chopped olives, and chopped sun-dried tomatoes. A little bit of Italian seasoning in there, or vinaigrette. Not tomatoes from my garden, but
Sounds good, Chef Peter.
and what's the rule?
I clean up.
Yeah. And we're having a wine. What wine did you pick out?
It's a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc.
Nice light meal for really, it was a hot day. The storms did push cold temperatures down a little bit, but I'm not a big fan of the red onions, but that's all we had. Okay, dinner's just about ready. Gas is off.
Peter doesn't mess up the kitchen too much anymore.
Cheers, my love. Hey, baby. You enjoy dinner?
Yes, it was very good.
You enjoy the wine?
I'm not drinking that much wine tonight, but yeah, it's not bad. It's sipping it.
Even though the clouds are spitting, we have promise of sunshine.
We turned in for the night under the protection of the watchful anchor light. You know it's going to be a hot day when you wake up to the applause of the cicadas. The doldrums are at its peak.
Good morning.
Good morning, Peter. Did you have a nice sleeping in this morning?
I slept great. I got 9 hours of sleep. I never get more than 5 hours of sleep.
Must agree with you on
I
that.
should live on a boat. But got breakfast going, wake up to coffee. Man, did I die and nobody told me?
You act like I never do that.
I didn't say that. Ooh, look, nice spice racks.
I wish it was just a smidgen longer, because you could fit one more in, but you can't fit. Just like 1/8 of an inch.
See if we can get her in the water and put her through some initial paces. We'll see how it goes today. Seems to be calm. It's going to be hot. There's going to be no wind. So I better wear a hat, bring my shade.
I do not want to talk too much about Miss Annemarie while UP is restructuring and getting their production line in order.
A little beach to stretch our legs. If you look off in the distance, that's the Solomon's Bridge. This is Patterson State Park, the beach house, the lovely Admiral, and the Miss Annemarie. So let's stretch our legs. We used to come down here as kids when it was still Mr. Patterson owned it. All that was a big, beautiful beach, but the state has since put riff-raffed up everywhere in the name of Mother Nature, and there's not much beach left. But there's one rule down here in Patterson Park: no smiling, because if they see anybody having a good time, they'll throw you out.
He's so stupid. It's so cool under here.
Under the mango tree, me honey and me do. Boo-loo-loo-loo. Is that how it goes?
I have no idea.
It's a James Bond song, Dr. No. Under the mango tree.
Under
My
the
Lord.
mango tree.
Underneath the mango tree, me honey and me make boo-loo-loop soon.
I don't think this is a mango tree, but
It's in my imagination.
partially
It's a mango
mimosa
tree. It's a mimosa. But
with something else in it.
this is our view.
It's beautiful. Really beautiful. And it's cool up under here. I could sit here a while. We should have brought our picnic. I do have oranges.
Yeah, we should have brought a picnic. One of the great battles of the War of 1812 was fought right here in mouth of St. Leonard Creek. Commodore Joshua Barney was hiding out here. The British was bombing the hell out of them. You can still find cannonballs up in here, so I'm gonna search. I always have my eyes open for three things when I walk the beach: cannonballs, shark's teeth, and arrowheads.
There's an egret on the rickrack over there.
And there's an egret over there that you probably can't see with this camera.
That is the blue heron that stalks. I decided to go wading through the water in search of treasures. This is a far cry from when I was a kid in the 1960s. Back then, you easily had 30 feet visibility, if not more. The Patterson is making a recovery, but it has been slow. A blue crab here and there, sea snails with their stinging tentacles everywhere, and seagrass trying to make a comeback. The periwinkle population seems strong, clinging to the grasses, hanging around the tide line.
That's a periwinkle. They're all over the place. Little tiny snails. A lot of roads and streets and places are named periwinkle this, periwinkle that, but that's what they are. You can eat them. Not much there though.
I came across a horseshoe crab that I thought was dead. It was tangled in old string, and it looked like it's been there for quite some time. I was able to free it and send it on its merry way. He seemed happy and in return revealed to me a nice clam bed that I did not even know was there. What future events did I change by rescuing this horseshoe crab? What possibilities did I put in motion? Did I create a typhoon on the other side of the world? When a butterfly flaps its wings?
God forbid she take her hat off. Enough rest, relaxation. Come on.
We headed back to clean up. We were hoping to go out to dinner and were planning a weather window around the fast approaching thunderstorm coming up from the south. The thunderstorms arrived on schedule, but Toni and I were able to pick a window to take Miss Annemarie to Vera's Sunset Grill. We beached Miss Annemarie at the beach club and climbed the hill to the restaurant. We had about a 2-hour window before the storms would return. Moments in time seemed lonely, anchored down St. John's Creek.
What you got going there, Admiral?
Steamed shrimp.
Steamed shrimp.
It's not something I usually order, but it seemed good tonight.
I got a dozen fried oysters.
And for dinner,
That looks familiar. Did we get the same thing?
Yes, but I didn't get the French fries.
The crab cake looks good.
It does look good.
How was your dinner?
It was very good. I had steamed shrimp, I was pleasantly surprised because a lot of the menu was fried, and I got steamed shrimp and I got a boiled crab cake, and both were very, very good.
Right over here, this first slip is where I used to keep my trimaran launch brake. And there's the Miss Annemarie, ready to take us home. And here's the thunderstorms that's probably going to hit us as soon as we shove off.
we made it back to moment in time. The skies split apart, leaving a stormy side and a sunny side. Dusk soon came upon us. St. John's Creek was dimly illuminated by the few houses on the north shore. The south shore remained dark. The water was quiet, and the stars shone brightly. The anchor light stood sentinel while we slept for the night. We awoke the next morning to the bright sunshine and my favorite angry blue heron squawking just to break the morning silence.
Looking good. Looking healthy.
Yep. A nice light breakfast for this morning.
It's gonna be another hot day. What's that?
Peaches.
Peaches. Blueberry peaches.
And some yogurt. Just vanilla yogurt today. Sometimes we use coconut yogurt. But they're not too hard to make.
And not too hard to eat either.
How the crepes, Peter?
Mine fell apart.
Only one of them.
Will marry me a French chef next time.
There's a technique. You put the yogurt on one side, but that crepe was a little. So, and I have the leftover yogurt, and I added some blueberries.
Enjoying that crepe, my dear?
Yes. I don't look too good. I just got up.
They look beautiful.
Right.
Whenever you cook me breakfast, you are beautiful. How does this work again? It's been so long since I used it. I really need to get more practice.
I
love my modification I made. This anchor is muddy. Look at that. Just goes record below.
We motored out of St. Leonard's Creek back into the Patterson River, passing the same workboats we passed 3 days ago when we arrived. Life goes on, and we are merrily along for the ride.
Is it dead?
Yeah. I swatted it.
That fly would have taken a good pint of blood from me. It is only about a 2-hour motor back to Solomon's. We were glad to get back out on the water, happy that we were not struck by lightning, glad we were able to plan around the squalls, happy to no longer be stuck on the boat while being anchored, and create a moment in time for a walk on the deserted beach. But we were a little sad that we had to head back. Soon we will be able to untie for a much longer adventure. We stopped to fill up on diesel, another stop to pump out the black water tank, and in a blink of an eye, we were safely secured in our slip. Thanks for watching. Until the next adventure.